Now, the movie, although I really enjoyed it a lot, it isn't without its flaws, and a few minor nitpicks here and there could have, been better. One thing that really bugs me. Bane. He gets to be called Bane. Batman goes around being called the Batman. What? Selena Kyle doesn't get a cute nickname? Nobody wants to call her Catwoman? What's up with that? Couldn't they have called her Catwoman at least once? I don't know. Feels kind of...
Gotham is anti-feline. More 11.
Yeah, that does make sense. I've heard rumors that Christopher Nolan is slightly misogynistic, and maybe that's true, because if you think about it, Bane has a cool costume. Batman has a cool costume. Catwoman is a scuba suit with some goggles.
Honestly, I like the suit. I didn't think I would from looking at it first, because the ears were like, not really cat ears, but I had to turn to the Catwoman goggles, which are pretty cool.
Yeah, she has these classic thief goggles that when she puts them on her hair and, up out of her eyes, they kind of look like cat ears.
And are you really going to complain about the latex jumpsuit?
No, she looks fine in it.
The leather jumpsuit?
No, she looks fine
No.
in it.
Take a moment. Think about it. Think about those scenes. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I just said it would have been
over
nice.
on the bat pod.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta... No. It's just kind of weird when we see professional or amateur cosplayers that look like they leap right out of the comics, and the $1,000,000,000 budget movie can't even come close to even sort of looking like...
Yeah, that's the director's vision for it. It always changes. It's up to what... No one does a tries to do a more down-to-earth, sort of deal. Although, honestly, I don't, for example, say Catwoman's jumpsuit from Arkham City.
See,
that seems fine to me.
Yeah,
and it's only like a little bit different than the movie. I mean, by a little bit.
It's literally just... The thing she has in the comics is it's the same suit, only she wears like a cowl to keep her hair all tied up.
Yeah.
But the cowl has cute little costume cat ears.
Right.
Because, she's a fun, perky, exciting, lovable character.
Right.
Now, another thing that could have been better... I honestly think that Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan live in a magical universe where they don't have the internet. And they don't know that everyone's been making fun of, oh, stupid, Batman's voice sounds when he talks like this.
See, I have to disagree. I actually like Batman's voice. As crazy as it sounds, and
it sounds so stupid.
Even with the throat cancer thing, because especially in the second movie, it does sound a little throat cancery. But in the third one, they do tone it down to sound a little better. I mean, instead of the entire time, it's more of a it's more of just a general sort of. It's just to change his voice enough so it throws people off. And then only around the end does it fully go, but it makes sense because he's really pissed. I mean, bad stuff is happening in the city. Huge war.
I know, but at the same time, he's talking to people who know that he's Batman and know that he's Bruce Wayne. They know his secret identity. Why is he still using the voice? It's like, dude.
He stays in character, much like Christian Bale. He just stays in it. It's what he does. It's like once he puts on the cowl, they're completely separate identities, and he sticks to them.
I have no idea.
Ra's al Ghul said it yourself, the whole theatricality thing.
I guess.
He said,
I know, but there's ask any voice actor. Ask Kevin Conroy the difference between Bruce Wayne voice and Batman voice.
Like nothing?
I know he had a different voice, Kevin Conroy, in the animated series, the voice actor between Bruce Wayne.
Maybe a little more confident as Bruce Wayne, a little more cocky?
Well, he had his Bruce Wayne voice, which sounded like this, and then he had his Batman voice, which sounded like this. See, there was a distinction, there was a difference. Alright, you know what still kicks ass about this movie? I love it. Gordon is a boss. Commissioner Gordon is a freaking badass boss.
Yeah, very reminiscent to me of Batman Year One.
Yeah. He also spends, speaking of Batman Year One, doesn't he spend half the movie in a freaking hospital?
Yeah, he still manages to be pretty badass.
And he's still a badass.
Especially around the second half, he really picks things up.
Yeah.
Between him and Blake, they really get things done.
John Blake, is a new character for the universe. He might have been in a comic book, but I don't remember seeing him. But John Blake, he's a beat cop turned detective, and he is really cool. And he's getting he gets so much screen time that I feel the movie's more about him at points. And it kind of feels like I'm not watching a Batman movie, but I'm watching NYPD Blue, the movie, or NCIS, the movie.
Law and Order, Gotham District.
Yeah, Law and Order Gotham District. John Blake is a unquestionable badass in this movie too, and he's a likable character, but I think the whole reason he got so much screen time was so that in the final scenes of the final, moments of the film, they set it up so it's like this cute little reference. But to me, it's a stupid joke that it's like, oh.
I actually liked it. I would have preferred maybe using a different name, like a full legal name, but they go with like a good reference to me. I liked it just because it's the last minute. Oh, that's cool, but
I thought it was
it could have been better. It could have been better.
I thought it was cheesy. I thought it was lazy, but it was like, oh, screw you, Nolan. But it didn't ruin the movie for me. Like, no, it didn't ruin the movie for me. And he's still a cool character. Let's see, what else is good about... Oh, yeah, Batman and Catwoman forever!
You should have seen this guy.
What?
This guy...
Me?
He was bouncing in a seat like a man-child.
Oh my god, Batman and Catwoman, they're fighting bad guys, and they're beating up all these guys, and Catwoman's walking down the secret entrance alleyway, and then the bad guys are like, hey, hold there, and then Batman comes out, and he's like, I'm Batman!
Batman's like, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. And he's fighting, and they're fighting alongside each other, and then Batman and Catwoman fight tanks and an army of bad guys, and oh my god, I'm 10 years old again, and it's freaking...
Yeah, there you go.
And then, oh god!
I know. Then you should have really seen the guy when Batman and Catwoman kiss.
Oh my god, because they're the perfect couple, and
he practically jumped out of the seat and fell over the next row.
Yeah! Sorry. Like I said, there's tons of cool surprises and cool cameos. One of the final act plot twists, like a dun dun dun, like the whole reason Bane's doing all this evil stuff is so stupid, but so awesome, so much comic book awesome sauce fun that it could only work in a Batman movie, and for that I love it. Enough said.
Yeah, I mean, really, I can understand the first reason and the second reason. I could see them both working.
Yeah.
Although the second reason does make a bit more sense in a Batman film.
Yeah.
Or in any comic book movie, really. I mean, I could see that. Just, basically a revenge plot. I mean...
Yeah. See,
but they're a dime a dozen, but this one was done really well.
In the first movie, Ra's al Ghul, played by Liam Neeson, he wants to destroy Gotham because it's crime-ridden, it's corrupt. He thinks it's going to poison the rest of the civilized world, so he feels that he needs to destroy it in order to save humanity. And it's kind of like ambiguous, like you can kind of see where he's got a point. In the third movie, thanks to Batman and some other stuff, crime rates are the lowest they've ever been in Gotham City history.
I am pleased to announce that today, the city's crime rates are at an all-time low. Yeah, still the highest in the world, but we're working on it.
And so when Bane comes in, he's like, I must destroy Gotham! I must finish the work Ra's al Ghul started!
And Gotham's reckoning, nice.
I'm like, why? The crime rates are the lowest they've been in decades. Why? What? I don't think if Ra's al Ghul saw the same city today, he wouldn't want to destroy it. He'd be like, oh, well, my work here is done. But there's a final twist that totally changes everything, and it justifies all of this. And I'm like, this could only work in a Batman movie. It's stupid. It's awesome. I love it.
By the way, Ra's al Ghul, more immortal than you think.
Or is he?
Woo!
It would have been nice if there was a Lazarus pit, but there's not.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
It's too out there for Nolan, really.
Everything's too out there for Nolan. Batarangs are too out there for Nolan.
Batarangs.
Yeah, for like 30 seconds.
Oh, you remember the Batarang against Bane, the whole theatricality one? Wasn't that just so sad to see him go, pop, pop, pop?
Yeah.
That was work on the uninitiated. But you and I are more than that, aren't we, Mr. Wayne?
It's like, ugh.
Spoiler, Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, spoiler, Batman is Bruce Wayne. Also, I kept thinking, man, Batman should just carry a gun like he did in the original comics. Just pulls out a gun, shoots Bane, bang! Oh, dear Lord, my face! The one part of me that isn't bulletproof. Oh.
My giant head. Oh no. My one weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, turns out his one weakness is that giant respirator mask. Who would have thought?
Darth Vader syndrome. I should have seen that coming.
I'm the world's greatest detective. Alright, let's wrap this up. I love this movie.
Oh, yeah.
To me, it almost feels like an apology for Dark Knight. Some people are probably going to hate it because it's not Dark Knight enough. It is a little awkward that they never mention the Joker.
A little, yeah. I mean,
But just a pinch.
nice,
Like, they never shut up.
Respect for Heath Ledger, but...
I know, but they never shut up about Harvey Dent. But you think, hey, whatever happened to that clown who blew up like 5 hospitals?
Whatever.
But hey, this is still a nice, kickin', awesome-tastic, super fun Batman movie. Could have been better, but ultimately I walked away happy and excited.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I'm gonna give this probably a full price of something. I loved it. What did you think?
Full price, definitely.
Alright, yeah. Great working with you, Alface.
Yeah, RAZMERE.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, fine. Get a different mask or something. Come up with something better than owl-themed. If you wear an owl mask, I gotta call you something
What kind of name is RAZMERE?
It was the name that I first shouted into the darkness when I acknowledged my own existence. Alright, good working with you, Alface. Later.
Good one with you.
Yeah. Until next time.
Sometime.
Yeah, we should, dude.
This is upcoming. Everybody. RAZMERE and Alface.
RAZMERE and Alface. Yeah. So until next time, everybody, I'm RAZMERE.
I'm Alface.
Later.
Woo!
What the fuck?